So you want to get started selling online. You want to do it in the cheapest, most cost-effective way possible, and you've begun on the trail of print on demand. You are probably where you should be if that's what you're looking for, because print on demand is an amazing way to offer a ton of products with different types of designs that target your ideal market without having to put a lot of money in ahead of time. You're not buying inventory. You're not paying to have items shipped to you that you can then ship to your customer. Print on demand is doing all the fulfillment for you. They're keeping the inventory for you. But there are still costs associated with running a print on demand shop, and that's what we're going to go over in this video. I'm going to talk about, how much does it cost to get started? What do these POD companies charge in order to do this service for you? When do you pay them? How do you pay them? All that information on the fees associated with running a print-on-demand shop we are going to cover. So please stay tuned and watch the entirety of the video to learn all about print-on-demand and the charges and fees that come with it. So one of the main things that I really love about print on demand is just how easy it's really become in terms of understanding exactly what you're paying for, how much you're paying. Everything is really simplified. So I'm going to use Printify.com as my example today. It's very simple and very straightforward. In most of the print-on-demand suppliers, including Printful, most of the pricing is set up in similar ways to Printify. So I'm going to start within the catalog here. We can see the prices listed under each item. These are the flat price you pay for both the item itself and for the printing. So the prices that you're seeing here are because I have the premium membership, which I believe is $29 per month. And that premium membership gets me 20% off of all products. If you're serious about your print-on-demand business, I would highly suggest you use Printify.com's premium monthly membership. It pays for itself very quickly if you know what you're doing and you're using things correctly. Even if you don't know what you're doing and you're just doing your best in the beginning, you will start to make up that money, because when you're doing things right, you start to see results very quickly. So with the t-shirts here, we can see most of them are under $10, and I think they're probably a dollar or two more without the premium membership. But as I said, this is an all-inclusive price, and just where the prices begin, right? Because on Printify, you can choose your supplier under the Printify name, and they're all different. They all charge different things. So this is for the G5000 t-shirt, Gildan 5000. There's some fulfillment in Canada. There's a company in the US, another one in Canada, more of the US. All of these have different price points. So you get to decide what works best for you. So with this company, My Locker, we can see they've got a pretty good rating here, and their pricing is $8.62 for the t-shirt, and then their shipping is $4. So in total, you would pay $12.62 for this top, for this shirt, including shipping. So you can go through and decide on what works best for you. Monster Digital looks like that is going to be the cheapest, $6.09 for their shirts, along with $4 shipping, which is pretty standard. So again, this is the only price you're paying. There are no hidden fees aside from that premium monthly fee, which isn't hidden. You can decide whether or not that's something that you want to do. Otherwise, you're just paying these fees. Now, the cost of the item, when it comes through as an order, you're going to integrate the print-on-demand supplier with your Etsy business. When you get an order, that order is automatically pushed to the print-on-demand company. And when it processes, it's going to charge either your credit card that you have on file or your PayPal account. Now, when we go to my account here, we're going to look at the payment center. So you can link a credit card to it or a debit card, which I have mine linked. And then we are also able to add a balance from PayPal. And the benefit of adding a balance from PayPal, it did not make any sense to me at first until I had so many transactions in a row when I got really busy with some particular print-on-demand products that I had order after order after order, and each one was individually charging to my credit card. So my bank was like, what's going on here? That's way too many transactions, way too fast. And it would freeze my account. my bank account. So adding a balance from PayPal takes money from your PayPal account and puts it into a Printify wallet. Kind of, you can think of it as a wallet. So every time you get an order, it just pulls money out of that wallet and it's not coming directly out of your bank account individually each time. So that's really, really useful. When I learned how to use that, it stopped that issue that I had of pulling money out of my bank account so many times that it froze. Now, I do have to say, on a regular basis, even a really high volume print on demand shop, that isn't usually necessary. I don't always pull from my PayPal account, but when I have a lot of transactions back to back, typically I'll get like 4 to 6 print on demand sales, maybe in the morning and then at night. And when that happens, they're kind of spaced out. It's when everything is back to back to back to back to back and you're just nonstop all day, which does happen. So then I'll use the PayPal account feature. But you have the option to roll with it. And it's not one of those do or die things that's extremely serious. Just relax about it. And I'm just telling you so you know ahead of time. It's okay. It's easy to maneuver. If your bank does freeze your account, you just call them. You just let them know that Printify transactions are okay. And then you're in the clear. So other than that, I mean, that's really all you need to know about Printify pricing or print on demand pricing in general. Typically, the cost of the product plus the printing is going to be included in the product cost that you see right underneath here. With Printify, again, you can choose which supplier you'd like, so you can also pick your cost. Now, you may say, if there's this many, suppliers in the US, why wouldn't I just go with the cheapest one? And there's a lot of different factors that go into which supplier you choose, right? Because Monster Digital has a little bit lower of a rating, 9.0, and they have a 6-day, almost 7-day turnaround time. And then we can go see something like Dream Junction has a tiny bit higher of a rating. They're, like 20 cents more, and they have a almost 2-day less turnaround time. So you pay a little bit more, but your turnaround time's faster. Then we go to something like Swift POD. Very cheap compared to the other ones and a much faster turnaround time. However, there have been some reports of Swift POD's quality not being as awesome as it should be. I have not had this experience with them, but that may be a reason why some people may not choose it. It has a very high rating, so I think that report is few and far between. I don't think it's typical of them. So obviously for me, this would seem like the best option to go for. It's going to give you the highest profit margin. Keep in mind the shipping is 80 cents higher here. In the other suppliers, it was only $4. It's $4.80 here. But that's just kind of how you go through each and decide on what would work best for you. And when you choose that correct one based on the price, then you just start designing. That brings you into the design template, and you can start placing your designs and creating your product from there. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, please like and subscribe. You can also join the Be a Wolf Biz Facebook group. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. Please comment on this video as well if there's anything specifically that you're wondering about or that you would like to see me put a video out on. I would love to give you guys as much value as possible and help you along in your Etsy journeys. So let me know what you want to hear, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you later.